Yo, what's up? It's your boy Chef D. We in here for episode 1 of Fine Dining to the Streets. Today, I'm gonna show y'all how to make my Bussin Brazilian Lamb. Man, this thing right here be smoking. Everybody wanna know how I do it with the lamb. Today, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do. Alright, today, I'm gonna be using Australian lamb to prepare these lamb chops for y'all. There's two different types of lamb chops. There's Australian, which are larger, and there's the New Zealand that comes smaller. They actually cost a little more. Today, I'll be preparing this with roasted red bliss potatoes and garlic broccolini. Did you know that red potatoes and white potatoes hold 2 times the amount of potassium than a banana? The reason I chose to make this dish today is a tribute and a shout out to my first executive chef, Chef Christopher Mayo at Bethesda Country Club. My man taught me how to prepare this to a T. My lamb is the #1 seller on my menu. It's been on my menu since day one. I can't take it off. No matter how old it gets, it's always an old time favorite. Yeah, so let's get this started. First things first, you're gonna leave your lamb in the wrapper or whatever you get it in. Something like this. I want you to place it on a plate, tray, whatever you may be. But we gotta stick this in the freezer first and foremost. We wanna tighten this up so it's easy to clean. I say come back in like 15, 20 minutes and we're gonna get into that lamb. All right, while we waiting on them lamb chops to firm up in the freezer, we're gonna get into these red bliss potatoes and this broccolini. All right, so with your knife, cutting board, your red bliss, you're gonna go ahead and start cutting these. We'll cut them into quarters. Something like this. If they smaller, you're gonna cut them into halves. It's common sense, right? We want them uniform, cook, even. Those potatoes I was telling y'all about. They got all that potassium in them for my people, who lacking in that potassium. Oh man, get you some of these red bliss potatoes. All right, now that we got that all cut up, right? We're gonna get us some rosemary. You don't need no whole lot, one spread. You don't even need all that, for real. That's enough. Take your rosemary, you're gonna give it a little chop, fine chop it down. Hey, make sure you got a sharp knife, man. Grandma dog jump, little Walmart jump. It ain't gonna work, man. Get you something sturdy. So you can get up in there. Get a little chop down. So you chop it down like that, nice and fine, because it's so strong. You don't want to have big pieces of rosemary like this in your potatoes for your guests or for yourself. It's going to be overpowering, overburn to the palate. So that's why it's so important to get you some good quality knives so you can make those type of cuts happen. Once we got the rosemary in the bowl, y'all already know what's going on, right? The Chef's All-American veggie seasoning. It's all good on potatoes. It's all good on broccolini. It's all good on squash. Whatever you want to do. Chef's All-American veggie seasoning. It's coming soon, don't worry. Put about that much on there. Yeah, I told you I don't measure. I learned that from grandma. A little olive oil. Hey, if you can find this anywhere, choose your brand. Olive oil. You're gonna coat them like that. You don't want them drenched in oil, you just want enough to make it stick. You want that flavor to stick on there. Right now, I'm mixing everything, getting everything incorporated in, getting an even coating of olive oil and that Chef D's American veggie seasoning on here. That color look kind of close, but I need a little bit more. I want it to be just right. And you know, potatoes take a lot of seasoning, take a lot of salt, so you don't want to serve no bland food. I know I don't. People are always gonna remember the last good meal that you made, so always make sure you that memory that they gonna have. All right, so we got these all mixed up. That's all incorporated. I'm gonna get you a little pan, put a little aluminum foil on it. You got to have your oven preheated. Oven need to be preheated to 400 degrees. We're gonna spread these out. Make sure we get them on there. Get all your little seasoning out the bowl. We're gonna need all that. Take these and make sure when we get them on here, right, we spread them apart. We want them to be evenly spread, evenly cut potatoes. Do we know why? We want it like that so everything can cook uniform and even. We don't want to have hard potatoes over here, roasted potatoes over there. And we also don't want them to do what? Steam. When you put things close together, close proximity that retain water, that's what they do. They steam instead of roast. So we wanted to look something like this. Spaced out, ready to go, get you a nice roast. All right, next step, we're gonna get into this broccolini.
Hey, cuz, what happened to that shit, cuz? Man, not even 10 minutes though, cuz. Man, what happened, cuz?
I'm hungry.
Man, that nigga work that shit, man. Look at that shit, man.
This shit was hitting on. You
man,
wasn't listening.
Man, y'all better get with me,
you
man.
wasn't listening to me.
Y'all better get with me, man. That
You wasn't
nigga,
high
look
hands.
at that nigga, man. That shit, God, man.
Y'all see my man. He stepping on them lamb chops, man. He did that in like 10 minutes flat. Man, y'all go check that video out, man. Hey, what do you always say? Butter. It's butter, cuz. Man, he did that in like 8 minutes flat. Whole tray gone, man. Check it out. All right, so I'm about to take y'all into my garlic broccolini. Ain't nothing. Some simple broccolini. You can find it at your local grocery store, market, wherever you may be going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check our broccolini out first. Some of them come thicker than others. So I was just telling y'all about a uniform cook. You know what I'm saying? With your vegetables and things of that nature. So what we're gonna do is the thicker ones, we're gonna split them. Split them in half like that. It's probably gonna be like 1 or 2 per bunch, super thick. So when you cut them, they're gonna be the same size as everything else, uniform. Then what we're gonna do is line them up. Give them a little cut. We don't want them. We want some stock, we don't want too much stock. It can get a little chewy, a little fibrous. We're gonna get all those cut down to an even size so we can get those blanched off and make sure everything cooks even. Over here, I got my pot of hot boiling water. It's salted. Make it taste like the ocean. I'm sure everybody been to the beach, right? Water should taste like the ocean when you blanching things, any vegetable. So yeah, make sure you got a rolling boil, you got salted water, and you ready to get it out. Because it really don't take that long. We're probably gonna blanch these for about a minute tops. It just depends on how many you got in there. Because remember, we're still gonna saute these with our garlic and seasonings and olive oil. So, did you know that broccolini is actually a hybrid? It's traditional broccoli crossed with Chinese broccoli. That's how we get broccolini. It's delicious. It goes very well with lamb and roasted red bliss potatoes. Damn, I wish I could smell that. Them red bliss potatoes like that. They smelling good, man. That's that Chef D All-American seasoning, man. Y'all gonna have to get with me eventually. It's only one place to get it. Right here with me, Chef D, man. All right, so once we get this out, we're gonna cool this down. While we cool this down, because once you blanch it, you don't want it to keep cooking while we waiting around. So we're gonna cool this down while we take care of the lamb so we can saute this up with these seasonings right here you see on the table. While we got that back there cooling down, we're gonna get into this lamb that I had sitting in the freezer. This beautiful piece of Australian lamb that I had sitting in the freezer. We're gonna get into this. So whatever piece of plastic or whatever may have you had on it, we're gonna take that off. At this point, the lamb should be a little more solid and easier to deal with to clean. Brought my utensils today. I got my boning knife, got my steel. Gonna make sure we clean this lamb up the way it's supposed to be done. All right. So you take the fat cap, you separate it away from the meat. You got something that look like this. All right. Take your boning knife, you go straight up under. Straight up under. Another fun fact. I've had this boning knife since 2013 when I started culinary school. Same boning knife. Sharp as I don't know what, man. The best boning knife I've ever had. All right. Because once we take that fat cap off, right, we're gonna have something that look like this. Traditionally, French cuisine way, we would clean all this from in between and make the bones French, all of that type of thing, right? But at Mom and Grandma's house, that's good eating. We're gonna keep that on there today. So what you wanna do is first, we're gonna cut the lamb down the middle. I like to do it like that so I can kind of keep my lamb chops even. So you have something that look like this once you bust it. Then you go down, you cut it again. You go in between, you cut it again. Again, all of this is coming from the meat being cold, sitting in the freezer. I'm able to play with it and have it set up for me, kind of work with me, than versus having to work against me. So we're gonna clean it, we'll cut through again. You got 4 beautiful lamb lollipops right there. That's our order. Next half. And if you did, say you wanted double lamb chops, instead of cutting through one bone, you take them down like this. You go through. You got double chops, nice, beautiful double chops. It can be a bone or two in the way. That's why it's important to have a good blade so you can make sure you can get through those bones. This one a little fat. Trim them down a little bit. Keep them even and uniform because we want everything to do what? Cook together. And I'm gonna go ahead and split this chop down too. All right. Once we get that like that, we can put them back on the plate. That's up. Take a little bit of this EVO. We're gonna drizzle that on there like that. Again, we don't wanna put too much on there. Not too much. Right here, some more of that All-American seasoning. This time, that Brazilian rub. Chef special make, special blend. It's that Brazilian rub. These Bussin Brazilian Lamb Chops. Yeah, we're gonna get it on there. You see it's on there, Heather. That's how we gonna do that there. I wanna know how I get them to taste like that. Why they so flavorful, Chef, yours don't taste like lamb. They taste like steak. Yeah, I know. That's what I do. So you're gonna get a good mix on that. Good coating. Rub them down, rub them down. Ah, nah, it ain't right yet. Need a little bit more of that American. All American. It's the All American lamb seasoning right here. Get that mixed up like that. Down. All right, so look, we're gonna put these in the fridge right quick. Let them marinate about a quick 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Ain't gonna take that long. That's the All American seasoning. It's that chef blend. Get in there quick. While we waiting on that, we're gonna go ahead and get this grill hot so we can drop them things on there. Yeah, man, it's your boy Chef D, man. We outside, man. We on the trap with it. We got the trap grill out today. We ain't doing too much special. We only got one rack of lamb we getting done. That's 8 lamb chops, man. I just want to give y'all a little information, though. See that grill? The Chacos, they supposed to be gray. You see that outer gray layer that's starting to happen? They need to be nice and gray before you put anything on that grill. If they ain't gray, guess what you eating? This and everything in them Chacos. Make sure that Chaco turn nice and gray, man. That's all my niggas in the hood that be out there on them little holidays, flaming up the grill, pouring a whole bottle of this on there. Man, be careful, man. Be careful. Fine dining to the streets, man. All right, it's your boy Chef D, man. I'm back. Fine dining to the streets. We about to go ahead, get them lamb chops out the refrigerator, take them out to this grill, man, so I can show y'all what to do with these jumps. Oh yeah, look at these jumps right here, man. See that coating on them jumps? That's how they supposed to look right there. Well seasoned. Yeah. All right, so look at these Chacos. See how nice and gray they are? Everything gray on the trap grill, man. Look at it. Now we got everything situated on the grill. We gonna have to let them things do their thing, man. Maybe give or take 10 minutes on each side. We're gonna come back and turn these over after the first side cook. Yeah, so when you get them, supposed to be looking like this, man. Even if you on a trap grill, man. You see that seasoning? That all-American seasoning. See that, right? That's that all-American. Get that down. On the trap grill, man. That's just a seed. Worry about it. Flip them over like that. We're gonna leave them on here for another 5 minutes. They should be perfect. We're gonna come back. And I'm gonna show y'all what to do with them Jones next. We gotta hit them a little glaze. It's your boy Chef D, fine dining to the streets. All right, when they get like this, I usually take them off, right? Finish them in the oven. Cook them to the temperature you want. Some people want a medium rare. Some people want them red. Some people want them medium. Some people want a medium well. Particularly, I'm a well done type of guy myself. But I could put them together however you want them. You heard me. Look at them Jones, man. They ain't take long at all, man. Get that right there. Hey man, chef special, man. Look at them jumps, man. Now messing with me with these, man. You want that piece right there, cuz? Chef D, man. Gonna get with y'all. It's your boy Chef D, man. Fine down into the streets. I'm back. Y'all just seen me take this beautiful lamb off the grill. My potatoes out the oven. They nice and roasted. The rosemary roasted red bliss. Now we about to get into this garlic broccolini. So first and foremost, you wanna make sure your pan getting hot on the stove. Next thing is, told y'all about this butter, man. If you ain't got none of this yet, man, hey look, don't even, I don't know, man. Don't be sauteing in the name of Chef D, man. If you ain't got none of this butter right here, yeah, you gonna need some of this. So we're gonna take my butter, go over to the stove, my little broccolini. So a nice dial it. Don't be shy, man, don't be shy. It's gonna cost you. Don't be shy. And let that melt down a little bit. We're gonna take some of my chopped garlic. Got me some regular old chopped garlic. Yeah, a little garlic. Yeah, I don't measure. I told y'all that already. We ain't measuring. We got that Chef D All-American seasoning right here. It's that veggie blend right here. Chef D All-American veggie blend. What we're gonna do is, we get a little color on that garlic. We don't wanna leave it raw. We wanna cook it down just a little bit. Once we get the color achieved that we're looking for in the garlic, we're gonna take our broccolini and we're gonna go right in the pan with it. Straight in. Once we get it down in the pan, we're gonna hit it with that seasoning. Man, this smells amazing, man. I ain't gonna lie. The potatoes, that lime, and now this broccolini. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all better get with me. Cookbook gonna be lit. We got that down in there, plain as you go. Let's put this liquid gold up, man. Gonna put that liquid gold back up. Clean it up as you go. Take your time. Give it a nice toss in the pan. The broccolini. Don't be scared to get no color on this, man. Color is better, man. Nobody like bland food. Bland food tends to be lighter. When it's seasoned, you got a nice little color on it. Yeah, we almost there. It's working. Y'all see it working. Smells delicious. We already blanched this, so we was only trying to get a little color on it. Now that we've achieved that color, we're gonna go ahead and build this plate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my broccolini right here. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna piece by piece that. So I learned this plate technique, this little swag right here. It's a little spin off my boy I was telling y'all about, Chef Christopher Mayo. Yeah, man, he like that. So he taught me how to put that together, man. Like none other. You know how when you outside, you got that big homie or somebody you look up to, teach you how to hit that pot, how to scrape that bowl, get it right. Put them 15s together, 125, 125. Yeah, I know. All right, get that broccolini on there. We're gonna come back down the other side. We're gonna do that with our rosemary, roasted, red bliss potatoes. Again, this is that Chef D seasoning. That Chef D seasoning. You gotta get that Chef D All-American seasoning. I'm gonna make all these fixy because I like to eat good. I ain't no little dude, so we're gonna get all our potatoes on there. All right? And I'm gonna come back with these beautiful lamb chops. Y'all see these Jones, man. Ain't no faking, no fiction. This ain't nothing TV prop about this, man. It's real deal right here. We doing this just like this. We doing this. This one on plate. We're gonna do something like that. Let me move this about the way for you. Oil going here. Hold up. I got a secret sauce for y'all. Look, I know everybody named mama probably think they know what this is, right? Because of this little bottle. I wouldn't advise you want to go buy this bottle and thinking this is what that is, all right? This is Chef D's black sauce. If you done ate my food, you know what I'm talking about. It's always on the lamb and the steak entree. A lot of people like it on everything. Fried shrimp, crab cake. It don't matter to them. They want the Chef D black sauce. We'll grab a little parsley. A little parsley. Add a little mash. Clean that up. And we almost done. One more thing. Shout out Christopher, man. Hey, look. Ain't nothing plain, bruh. I learned that from you, fool. All right, y'all. This is the finished product, man, right here. Right here, you got that Bussin Brazilian Lamb. You got them potassium-filled red bliss potatoes. And you got that beautiful garlic broccolini right there, man. Yeah, check that out. Now, where you gonna find a plate like that, man, in the streets, man? I'm bringing this to the streets every week, man. Where you gonna find a plate like this in the streets, man? Yeah. Come get with me, man. It's your boy, Chef D, man. Fine dining to the streets. I'll be back. Let me know what the next menu y'all want. Next thing y'all want to see me make, man. I'm out here. Get with me.